It's easy to wonder why you, and to feel as if you don't belong. Your mind will tell you that you don't deserve to be where you're at, but I'm here to encourage you to tune that little voice off and to listen to the voice that is giving you all the props and acknowledgement for all the things you've accomplished. You belong in these spaces, and you wouldn't be where you're at right now if you weren't supposed to be. So let's talk imposter syndrome. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I am Jonesia from QA. So today I wanted to discuss imposter syndrome, something that hits us all at one point or another. Mine peaked right after my junior year in undergrad, and it was very much humbling. It was anxiety filled, there were tears, it was just a lot. So my experience with imposter syndrome was when I was in my post-baccalaureate research program. And for this program, we worked with a mentor one-on-one, and we also had a cohort that we had to kind of keep each other accountable and cheer each other on. So it was a great experience. I got my first taste of research, and it was eye-opening. However, I was honestly terrified of it because I had no idea what I was doing. Having only a month to work with a mentor is rather limiting in the grand scheme of things. And, working with cohort members who had been working on research for years and years and who were well versed in the whole process, I felt so out of place. The reality was, it was my first taste of research, and I was around with people who were ready to be in PhD programs. So it was really hard for me to really feel okay and confident in myself at that time because of the limited knowledge I had at that point in time. So my master's program was a major part of what shook my imposter syndrome. So my master's program was the foundation of my confidence being built. I entered a program that I had no background in other than statistics, because in my bachelor's program, the only math I truly needed was problem solving and statistics, in psychology specifically. So I felt a little out of place when I initially started my data analytics master's program. And with that, I was taking a leap of faith because I didn't know how I would fare in a STEM program, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics program. And, I'm pretty sure most of the people in my program had experience in STEM type of work. So I felt very out of place. I felt like a bit of an imposter, to be honest with you. But after that first class, I actually found that I'm a lot more confident than I realized. So I was able to build on that foundation. And as the courses went on, and I didn't pass my second class. I couldn't get a Python program to run. But I'll tell you this. The next time I took that class, I passed it. I took the Coursera courses so that I was prepared. And with that, I passed that next class. I would say one of the more eye-opening realizations was when I was in my machine learning class, and essentially we were given an analyses to conduct for that week, and we'd be using a new machine learning algorithm that they taught us, or that we would be given the materials to learn. So we'd go through, we'd learn the material, and by the end of that, we would have to write a paper, and we would have to discuss that analysis, do visualizations. And yeah, after doing that for 5+ weeks, I felt pretty competent. I felt as if I could be thrown anything and I could figure it out, because you don't know how to solve something from the beginning, but once you have context, you can move forward and you can reach your end result. And it was just eye-opening for me because I felt like, wow, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. And I don't think I was challenged like that in any previous program. I would also say that building my skills in quality also helped me with my confidence because I came in starting from ground zero essentially. I had no exposure to quality management systems, to quality as a whole. So I was learning a lot in that first 6 months, that first year. And by the time I got promoted to level 2 after my first year, I kind of realized, wow, I did learn a lot. I've been doing a lot. I've really been helping people, and I have been making my contributions here, and that's amazing. As I leveled up, I after my second year, I ended up going for a specialist position in my company within the department. So from there, I kind of just realized, wow, and I think I finished my master's by that point. So I had that foundation, and then I also had the skills I gained by being a quality assurance associate for 2 years. So with that all combined, it was just like, wow, I've really come a long way. I found that I shook it off. I shook off the imposter syndrome, and you can too. Like I was so scared. Back in college, I was so terrified because I didn't have knowledge. But once I gained skills, once I learned things, that took it away. So I feel like the key to beating imposter syndrome is to get educated, to learn, to take those certifications, take those courses, because you'd be amazed at what you can do, like your resilience. And it's a beautiful thing. Work hard in all that you do, and always remember that you're capable of more than you think. Always remember the value that you bring to the table. We all have to start somewhere, and confidence comes with experience. So live your life, learn all you can, and the experience will come. You'll come to become more confident the more that you're doing with your life. So keep that in mind. Take advantage of the lessons that come with failure. If we all started out perfect, there'd be nothing to improve on. So take every opportunity to live and learn from your experiences. The number of losses I've made will always outweigh the wins, and that's honestly humbling. I wouldn't have made it to becoming a quality expert if I just accepted my downfalls and just sat in the failure. It's like that Aaliyah song goes, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Always remember that you're more resilient than you know. So keep pushing forward, knowing that you're royalty, and that imposter syndrome is a means of humility along your journey. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. I want you to know that you're amazing and that you can do anything you put your mind and energy into. For those of you who are new here, my name is Imani, and I do videos on quality, career, and educational topics. I'm a quality expert, so yeah, I've got some things to talk about, and I'm hoping that it inspires some people. If this was something that you liked and you're curious about any of my other content, hit that like and subscribe button so I can provide you more content like this. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!